What's up, YouTube? Zan coming back at you with another amazing video of me working on crap. Today's crap is the Suzuki GS650GL. Cool. Awesome. So last video we had this thing running a bit, puttering, not doing great. And it also has a carb leak, which this is still soaked. No, that dried out okay. Fuel is coming out of the carb, which, you know, who knows the last time the carbs were opened up and I opened them up. So it probably killed the seal or two. But it runs. Good start. What's next, Zan? We're going to pull the carbs back off. But you had them off. What the hell? Yeah, well, I need to make sure it ran first before I started diving into it. So I've already dumped a lot of gas out of this. I siphoned it out. And we'll save it. So I should probably put the gas cap back on before I forget to do that. And then lose this thing and the key. Come on, there we go. And okay, still has a battery in it. Whoops. Should probably pull that battery out if I keep doing this stuff. So we're going to pull the carbs back off. We're going to actually disassemble the carbs fully, really. I mean, we're going to break them down, pull out every part I can, and put them back together and see if they still leak, basically. I mean, how else do you check to see if something leaks? Wrong container. That's the X10R. This one is the GS. Got it. Trying to not lose bolts here. Which, looking at this, I may have lost a bolt. Oh no, there it is. Cool. Got it. Cool. So there's still more to do with it. But that's the plan for right now. We're gonna start tackling this project and see how far we get today before I get bored or tired or hungry. Which I'm already hungry, so. But I want to get something done on it. And I got this railing here that I was sanding that's literally right in the way. I can't put it on the lift, so the lighting's gonna be a little worse today because the lift has the X10R, which we just pulled the motor for. And if you're interested on the rebuild process of that, that's the other playlist. And if you're interested in the rebuild process of the XS650, that's a different playlist, which I got to get back work on that. It's been sitting there for a while. Been working on other people's stuff. Yeah. So really all we're going to have to do, hopefully, is disconnect this fuel line and the breather line. So you can just put the pod filters down. We don't really need those here right now. Let's get them off of here. Which we'll see if the pros and cons of a pod filter come in later effect in this. But we'll see. Cool. And we'll take this fuel line and we'll wiggle it off and probably spill some fuel on myself. Because why not? Get our rag under here. Yep, some fuel's coming out of the line. Which, I mean, had fuel in it. There's a surprise. A little bit of fuel came out. I'll try to tip this down. Let a little bit more soak into this rag. We'll be okay. Okay, good enough. All right, the other thing is underneath this tank, and I can lift it up a little bit now, is this vent tube that helps pump the air to effectively change the diaphragm in the petcock so that fuel can flow. That's really all its job is. Now, I've been having a lot of people out here who've been drinking and having fun, mostly caffeine. But we're going to use got a cardboard box here. Just going to literally put the tank right on there for now. And we'll deal with it later because the tank needs some wiring done to it too. But at least this keeps it off concrete. Keeps me from kicking it across the floor. Beautiful. Yay. Let's throw the filters in with it. Perfect. Done. It's out of the way. Now, the carbs on this are fun to take out. Not terrible, but with the bike in the way, it's gonna be a little more tricky. I got to get over here, take something out, so I'm gonna have to reach over. This side's gonna be pretty easy, and then we get to do my favorite part, which is detach the clutch, the choke, and the throttle cable. The other thing I noticed is this is sheared off, which this should be the fuel air adjustment valve. So I can't adjust the fuel and air on this now, on this carb at least. So we'll see what we can do. I found a couple of other GSs online and carbs available for them. We may have to buy we might have to buy something, or we get this running pretty well and we have to take it up to a professional to sync the carbs, because I do not have the tools to sync the carbs on. But if we get it running close without messing with any of the fuel air ratio stuff, because we don't want to touch that, we don't want to deal with that, then yeah, we'll be good to go, I think. I hope. Let me check what kind of carbs these were. They might be cheap carbs. Might just be able to buy a, doubt it, but I mean, we might be able to buy a cheap set of carbs for this, or find a set online. I'd rather not buy a whole parts bike just for the carbs, but you guys know me, I might. Also, anyone in the Buffalo area that has a K truck, K-E-I, a little Japanese truck, if you've got one that's on the road, I know I saw one the other day and my neighbor saw another one a different day. Let me know. Get down in my comments. We gotta have a serious talk. I'll buy you coffee or a beer. I want to know how to get one of those on the road. I want that to move bikes around. Like, say this bike wasn't running right by the time I'm done with doing all this and I need to bring it to, Hebblers or something to take a look at it. Then I have a little K-truck to do it. Or say I want to go and get a couple things from the hardware store. 2x4 or something. I could do it in a little tiny truck. So, yeah, utility stuff. You know how it is. Okay, that wasn't as hard as it looked like. Or as hard as I thought it was going to be. So let's loosen this cable up. We'll get the choke cable loosened. We will put these back here. We have live power. We should probably deal with that too already. We'll try to get these carbs off without breaking anything. Okay. A little wiggle pull. Carbs come out. Man, we are leaking somewhere bad now. Whew, I wonder if one of the seals went. So it's gonna be tough to see maybe. Wow, where are we leaking from? Jeeps. There's a lot of fuel coming out. Did I not tighten a bolt up or something? What the heck? It just feels like there's a lot of fuel. Okay, I guess anyway. Oh, it's all down the front of this thing. What the hell? What is leaking like a sieve? So clutch, I found the best way to do the choke. I keep calling it the clutch. The choke is to just pull up on this. Out. The throttle is a little funnier on this one. You gotta loosen up. They call bolts in here. And space those out so that the cable can move. Now the cable's out. Pull it out a bit more. Jeez, where are we leaking from, guys? There's got to be a seal blown. There's way too much fuel coming out of this thing. So we may have to buy a rebuild kit, like I said. Voila. That's out. Now let's take a look at this thing, see if we can identify where the leak is. Oh. Okay, it's dripping like a son of a gun off the side of this carb. Alright. Oh, still leaking. Now, this thing still has fuel in it, the carbs. So, yeah, as soon as I tip it, it just starts pouring out this side. Wow, what the heck? This is the fuel. This is the breather. This is the main fuel. But like, as soon as I tip it, it literally starts peeing out the side. I wonder if, okay, we're gonna probably have to get a carb rebuild kit. Woo! Because like, I mean, let's tip these babies upside down. Let some fuel out. Yay. Now, whole garage didn't smell like fuel for a while. But that's okay. Well, I just literally, oops, I'm dripping everywhere. Okay, let's put this down for a second. We're going to drip a little bit on the floor. We're going to be okay, I promise. We are covered in fuel now. Let's grab our impact. Now, we're not going to use this as an impact. We're just going to use it because it's got a nice point on it. We're going to loosen up the drain on each of these carbs, hopefully, without breaking anything. And honestly, we're going to stop. Those are probably pretty weak over the years. We're going to find our 10 mil wrench and actually open them up that way. Nada. It's not here. I've hidden it from myself yet again. The damn 10 millimeter has escaped me. You guys are going to see it before I do, from a mile away, leaving me to look like a fool. Okay, we'll be back when I find the 10 millimeter, apparently. All right, 10 millimeter has been rescued. It was hiding from me. Didn't like it anymore. And we are going to take these drains out and let these carbs drain out a bit more. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say we need at least a small rebuild kit for these. I don't know what that might cost or what kind to get, or if my dealer will have a kit to rebuild these. It is old. You don't know what's left or what will come with it, but I'm really hoping it comes with new screws for this part, because these screws have gaskets on them, little rubber gaskets, and they don't seem like they're in the best condition. They obviously hold fuel better than the bowls do, but, you know, we'll get there. Okay. All right. And does anyone know what side was leaking? Because I do. It was the left side of the bike. So I flip these back over. Drain. There we go. This carb over here on my left now was the one that was leaking. It is continuing to leak on my finger, even though I've drained the bottom of it. So we either have a port problem or a seal problem. So, yeah. So the problem I'm also running into in this garage right now is most of my X650s here. The computer desk is full of stuff. That desk is full of stuff. I'm running out of workspace. So I've been kind of just moving stuff around as I needed to get to work on what I need to work on. And this bench really, I should put another light here. I have another 4 foot. I should really hang that right here. Maybe that'd be tomorrow's project. So let's take the impact screwdriver. Apparently I just locked or unlocked the car. The key is in my pocket, so that's not too strange. And we're gonna take this bowl off together. Okay, that seemed pretty tight. Just trying to see if one of these is super loose. That was pretty tight. Okay. That was pretty tight. And loosey goose. Oh, that was pretty tight. Okay, so everything was tight about it. Odd to me, but okay. Why would you be pouring fuel out if you're on there nice and tight? Now, could a particle or something got in between there and kept it out? Yeah. Could there be something misaligned? Of course. It's a carburetor. I never know what goes on inside these damn things. Also, you can put PB blaster on all my other fluids and stuff. And one more right here. Right next to the screw gun that I don't need out here. The drill. And there's our problem. Where's the gasket? Zan, where's the gasket? Oh, you know what happened? Oh, this is my fault. My fault completely, folks. What happened is one of these has two gaskets on it now. what happened is one of them, the gasket stuck to the carbs and not to the bowl. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. I was like, what's wrong with this thing? So one of these has a dual gasket. Okay, so I'm not going to take it apart now. I'm not going to take the rest of it apart. What we're going to do is I'm going to go and look up the repair manual for this guy, and I'm going to see if I can find a float kit, a carb rebuild kit, because we'll probably end up needing one. And I'm going to stop there for the day. It's a quick video, apparently. We're stop there. We're going to go do some research. We're going to go look at this, and then we're going to find out which one of those is wrong next time when we have a kit, because we probably need some seals or something, and I know we definitely need a couple hoses. And then we'll get working back on the Suzuki. So I guess quick video today. Did what I needed to do. Mission accomplished. I'm an idiot. There you go. So we make mistakes, right? So we'll fix it. So I've been Zan. This has been a mistake on the Suzuki carbs, and we're going to fix it. We're going to make it better. We're going to make it run right. And I don't think that would be the reason it wasn't running right. Would it be? I mean, that wouldn't be the reason it was running wrong. Would it be? Like air getting in the car? I mean, if the float couldn't move enough, it should be fine, right? That wouldn't be the problem. Would it? I doubt it. Okay, anyways, yeah, we're going to get back to this. You guys, until the next one, be safe, ride safe, break stuff, fix stuff. You know how it is, make it better. Then we'll get back to this another time. Okay, I'm going to clean up. Peace.